All right, guys, today we're going to go ahead and do a whole tour of our food forest. All right, guys, we're going to start off by our banana circle that we made. In the middle, we've been putting cardboard, pieces of tree limbs, and some grass in the middle. And that way they're getting the nutrition that they need. But all of these bananas are growing up really great. We're really happy with how they're going, and a lot of them actually have some pups already. We do have some vines over here, but the weather's been so bad. It's been raining like crazy, so we haven't had time to mow or anything. And then Donald started his orchard here. We got papayas with pineapples, and this seems to be going pretty good. We got to plant some more stuff over there and then fill in the rest of these tires, but we're going to try and do an orchard bed here. And over here we got our prickly pears are growing in really nice. We planted what was it,
I'm not sure if that was cantaloupe or what it was.
yeah, we're not sure which one it is.
Some kind of melon.
A melon. It's going great. This is the lime tree, and it seems to be doing pretty good out here. We got it out of the pot into a tire. There's an aloe plant there. And then we got some more papayas that we just haven't quite planted yet. And we're trying to do this in between the wind. The wind's just kind of crazy today. We got another aloe plant, and then this is our lemon tree, and apparently a blackberry bush has sprung into it.
I'm going to put those down the inside of the orchard there.
Yeah, these are the wild blackberries. This whole thing is covered in them. So when we go to clear this out, we're going to save a few of these natives and maybe plant them in containers where that way they don't spread as bad. And then we got our aloes and more prickly pears along here. And then over here we planted these mystery banana plants. We're not sure what kind they are. As you can tell, they're doing great. And then I also planted a moringa over here that I grew from seed, just to try to help give this area some more shade. The last windstorms knocked down a couple of branches. We're gonna have to take care of that this weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to break out the saw.
And then over here, I got the flock out, so I'm not gonna really go inside. But I've been clipping the sunflowers and giving the sunflower seeds to the flock, and they've been loving that. Our butterfly pea flowers are doing great. The vine is growing up, and if I don't know if you can zoom in on the flowers or not.
I'll zoom in the video.
Yeah. But it's flowering like crazy, and it's growing great. So I'm going to wait until it gets a little bit more established, and then I'm going to start picking these flowers. I want to wait till I get a whole bunch of them to cook them up and to get that blue dye, and then I'm going to go ahead and make the blue rice. Now, our Everglades tomato plant, for some reason, that one is not doing good all of a sudden.
Well, it's almost 2 years old.
Yeah, so I think it's getting ready to die, so we're just letting it do its thing. We'll probably pull it up this weekend, but we're okay because we do have
Other tomatoes.
Everglades tomatoes, and plus this whole area we want to turn this into the chicken place where we keep all the chickens and the ducks and the flock and everything. So this fall we're going to be bringing all that over to here. All right, and our banana area, we do have a prickly pear down at the corner, but everything else is all of our bananas. And then here's our ice cream bananas. the wind has tore up the leaves, which is normal, but it's coming out with these huge leaves now. Normally when the leaves start getting bigger, that's a good indication it's getting ready to produce its the flower for the rack of bananas. So we're kind of anticipating hopefully getting a rack from this one here soon, this one on the end. And then over here, you can see my blue hydrangea is doing great. Some of the flowers are come out like a purplish pink color. I like the blue ones. I try to keep it blue, which means I got the acidic levels a little bit too much for it. And then I have more aloe plants behind it, and then these two, I cannot remember the name of those
Cranberry hibiscus.
No, the big velvet
Oh yeah,
leaves.
you looked it up. I can't remember what that is.
We brought them out of the sun because they don't like a lot of sun, and their leaves have healed and they're doing great over there. So more than likely when we get a tire over here, we're going to plant these guys over here by my hydrangeas. All right, and then here's our other banana area. This one is to help shade the house as well. These guys on the end are the ice cream banana ones. These were the pups from the family over there. And then also too, we got the regular ones, and we got 2 plantains over there doing great. This is Cuban oregano. Cuban oregano likes the shade as well, partial shade, so it's doing great. And we also have a dragon fruit. Is that the yellow one?
I'm not sure what that one is.
Yeah.
I think it's a red one.
A red one?
But we need to cut some of that oregano back.
Yeah. And then we got 2 more dragon fruit. I know that one's the pink one, right?
Yeah.
That's the pink one. I think this one's the yellow one.
I believe so too.
Yeah. And then over here is the, which one is this? Everbearing?
Everbearing.
Everbearing. We got some mint. Here's another, this is a little banana. Not sure.
That's a sweetheart, I believe.
Banana. Jasmine's doing great. More pineapples. And then this one came back for the 2nd year in a row. This is Donald's dinner plate hibiscus. The hibiscus leaves are the size of a dinner plate. They're huge. They're awesome. Let's see, we got cranberry hibiscus, and then we got another tiny banana plant there.
That is the Mona Lisa.
That's the Mona Lisa. And then going out down the line, you can see the other bananas.
Those are Jamaican Reds.
Yeah. Our willow tree has gotten all its leaves.
Out of control. Got to cut it back.
Out of control. Yes, very out of control. Let's go over here real quick. We got more hibiscus. We got more banana plants to help shade the house. This is my fire bush. This is really good to have for hummingbirds. Hummingbirds really love this. And I already got flowers poking out. It dies back every year, and you cut it down like right before the first frost, and we take the mulch and we just pile the mulch on top for the winter, so that way it protects it, and then we just uncover it once the temperatures and the threat of frost are gone. This is my St. John's wort, doing great.
That there is the...
Truly tiny, isn't it?
No, it's the other one. Little Prince.
Little Prince, okay. Then we're going into the herb garden, and as you can tell, things are going just crazy in here. I have to trim the rosemary again, and this just smells, oh, it smells like a Christmas tree.
And that sage.
Yeah, that's pineapple sage. This is our oregano. Here is holy basil. Our moringa. We have ginger behind it. Our ginger came back. This is the pineapple sage, which is out of control. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, this is the big leaf basil. This is fennel. This is dill, and the dill is just going crazy. And we got an Everglades tomato in here. We have our thyme and our sage. That is red sorrel or Jamaica sorrel. This is the, what is this?
Turmeric.
Turmeric. And another, is this
Mulberry.
That's a mulberry. And then we have our passion fruit. We actually have to get another cattle panel. The passion fruit is going crazy. And then Donald got this cute Father's Day gift. Little windmill. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something with this. Still out of control.
Yeah, I gotta dig it up.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, now we have, holy crap, look at that ant pile.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that.
Ooh.
We need guineas or something. The guineas really ate all the ants up.
I don't like guineas.
I know.
All right, well, down the line, we got another, that's our tequila rose hibiscus. It's not doing too well, but I have a funny feeling it's because of the willow tree is overshadowing it. This guy here is a Japanese red maple. Here is the curry leaf, and it has gone to bloom, and you can see all the bees are on this right now. Bees everywhere.
So that should start spreading.
Yeah. Miracle fruit that has done great. There's another huge ant pile.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my river birch. And come down here, we got more pineapples, more bananas. This here is our Jacobacaba, or how is that?
Yep.
Yeah, Jacobacaba. Our volunteer sweet potatoes. We got 1, 2, 3,
4.
4.
And there's there's one right on this side.
Oh, gee whiz.
And there's another one growing somewhere else. I don't remember where.
And then this is the Florida
Southern Home.
Southern Home. And look at these grapes. We got grapes galore, guys.
It's a muscadine cultivar.
Yeah, but we're excited about this because we've been trying to grow grapes for a while. And over here, this is our bay leaf tree, and that's doing really good. Back behind here is our Barbados cherry. And then this one is the Pam grape. It's growing, but we haven't seen anything, so we don't know.
I'm probably going to move it next year because this is taking over.
Yeah. We do have another grape over here.
Southern Home.
Another Southern Home. But it's not produced anything just yet. It's a little bit younger than this one here, so. This is the mint tree leaf, or mint tree, sorry. Another one of our prickly
Cactus
pears.
and a moringa.
Oh yeah, but moringa.
It's
yeah.
doing really nice.
Oh, good.
It kind of went
forgot.
into shock. I was a little worried about it at first.
Yeah.
Here we got another moringa right there by the
Yeah, by the
wildflower.
And then we also got our cranberry hibiscus. That was an
Everglades is not
Everglades.
looking too good.
No, I don't
Didn't like
think
transplanting.
No. These three are our
Blueberries.
blueberries, which did great this year. Donald's Hawaiian pineapples. And then on either side of the driveway, I have a red crepe myrtle, which I'm hoping they'll bloom this year.
I still got a weed eat this weekend.
Yeah. And then just going from right to left, we've got another loquat tree there. Right in front of us, that is our yard-long green beans.
Yeah.
And wanted to show you guys.
That's
Kind
a
of
short
difference. This one's a short one, but this one has gone. A lot of times when the vine starts producing first, it might produce a couple of short ones, which is okay. You can still eat them. But when they go to seed, they turn this really bumpy, almost like a white color. if you want to harvest the seeds, you pick them and let this dry, and then you pick the seeds out. But normally they'll look like this when they're pretty much almost ready. You want them like the
size of a number 2 pencil.
Yeah, size of like this one. This one's about the size of a number 2 pencil, so I'll be clipping this later today. Down over here we got Donald's cassava and the blackberry bush. I'm 5'2". It's as tall as me now.
Taller.
And it was actually shorter than that. We have to get this propped up this weekend. And then more of the yard lawn beans. The vine goes from here, it goes all the way over here, which I'll show you guys in just a minute. But we've got green beans out the yin yang.
Getting about a gallon a day now, aren't we?
Yep. All right, come inside, and we'll start over here. Our onions are doing great. The one row I have. And I planted some more corn as an experiment in here. And I got corn popping up. Planted some more tomatoes on the end. This is a crepe myrtle. This is the red one. And as you can tell, it's getting ready to bud. I got the red pods everywhere. More green beans all the way down. The tree in the middle is the pink crepe myrtle. All right, here's our tomato patch. I'm not quite happy how it turned out. We didn't get the fencing in time, and we don't have the support we need. So I think next year I'm actually going to make an area just for tomatoes that's going to have cattle panel. So that way I can weave them and have them support. The wind that we've been getting with these storms the last week here, it's just, they're doing good, but they're not doing as good as I think they need to be because of, you know, all the issues that we're having with the weather. My birds like tomatoes though. All right, then over here we got our 8-ball zucchini, which is doing well. The first set of tires there, that's our white potatoes, which
I think it's about time to dig up.
Yeah, about time to dig up. But our sweet potato tire, I mean, it's gone crazy. I mean, I got them all the way over here. This is gonna be some good potatoes. We planted a couple of cranberry hibiscus and let's see. These are the guavas behind me. They're still producing. Our strawberry tree is doing well. We still got a lot of little plants in pots that we haven't figured out where to put them yet. More bananas. And then around here, the last weekend storm tore off our plastic. So
which we knew it was going to happen because they weren't UV.
Whew,
it wasn't UV plastic.
Hot out here. All right, here is our papaya tree, which all of a sudden is now, we're not sure if this is a male or female, but we have
to look that up to
papayas, or the flowers of a papaya. Mango tree, or no, this is the sour sap, doing great. Mango tree, mango tree, mango tree. And then over here, as a surprise volunteer, we have another Jamaica sorrel that popped up. Our fig tree over here came back in full force. And this fig tree came back. And as you can tell, we got a whole mess of figs on here. We're excited about that. This is my loofah. My loofah. All the way over there. It's all the way up over by the dog. the other pen. I'm letting it run. it is producing. I can't bring it out all the way because the vines are on it. But there's one of the gourds, or the loofahs. So if you ever wonder where loofahs come from, they come from a plant. And this is the plant. The vines are heavy. If you do run this on a fence line, make sure the fence line can handle the weight. We actually had to put in extra supports because it was falling this way. But all the winds have been coming from the south, so now we got to put a support here. But as you can tell, we got to put a support right here to keep it from blowing over. But it's still running. I'm going to let it run this way. I'm going to let it run on the gate here. This is going to help provide extra shade for my animals because we don't have a lot of shade around in here. Other than that, I mean, everything else is growing great, guys. So we're doing really good with the weather. The heat wave kind of got to us a little bit, but we've lost a couple of branches, but everything else seems to be doing just great. Oh, there we go. And they get redder than that. These taste like cotton candy. I don't like eating the skin because the skin kind of rubs against my teeth, makes that squeaky noise, but oh, that's so good.
And that one wasn't even fully ripe, but they're so sweet.
And I just take this and I just go boop, and one of the chickens will find it. But as you can tell, everything is doing great here. We're excited, and it's not even, you know, full swing into summer. I'm anticipating the loofahs and our green bean vines to go crazy this year. Hopefully next year we'll be able to plant them in a little bit better location, because the green beans that run over here on the back side, that's our ditch and it's full of water. So I let Donald go out there on the back side, and you can tell how heavy that vine is in the center. See how the fence caves in right there in the middle? So
yeah, it's best to run those on cattle panels.
Cattle panels, or really good, like a chain link fence would be good if you got the bars across the top.
Yeah.
So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this update. I am sweating, and it's only 5 o'clock in the evening, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my chores done. See ya. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and grow something for your family.